guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of today's video, it is a grocery haul and meal plan. I did the bulk of our shopping in Asda. I got a handful of bits from Home Bargains, but most of it was from here. So if you want to see what we bought this week and what we are eating, then keep watching. So I will start with all the bits I picked up from Home Bargains first. I got Dan a pack of 12 Red Bulls. It was only £10.49, so that's less than £1 a can, which I think is great value. A big toilet roll, some carpet shampoo because I want to clean the carpet in there. It's got all sorts all over it. 2 bottles of bleach. I'll put one under the sink and I'll leave one upstairs. I've grabbed myself a coffee for now. Ellie a can of Monster. And Dan a big can of Monster for tomorrow because he might be at work. We don't know yet. I've got some descaler for the kettle. This stuff's really good. I like that stuff. Dan some Yorkie bars and all of us some toothpaste because Stanley at the minute keeps getting in the bathroom and squeezing all of it out, or if we have shower gels, emptying the bottles in the bath. So we're going through a lot of toothpaste and bath stuff. Dan his work gloves. And the kids some crisps for the week, although Alana would not let go of these, so she is now sat on the sofa munching a bag of these. From Asda, I picked up 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. I don't even know if we needed it, but it was a just in case. Got some Scotch eggs. We accidentally opened them walking round. Some yogurts for the kids. So another pack of these yogurts just for Stanley for his pack ups. He quite likes having these and it's a nice little treat for him. 2 packs of sausages for meals. I'm not using them for like on their own, they're going in things, so I don't buy the expensive ones for that. Some pork pies, got some yogurts. I've split that one, I've caught that one, so I'm gonna have to eat that today. Some ham, I've got some mince, 2 of these little backup pizzas. I've got some clotted cream, we really like this one. We've got some scones in the freezer that I'm gonna get out tomorrow, I think, for me and Dan to have as a little treat when the kids go to bed. 5 Lucasades for Dan because these was an offer in Asda. They were £1.42 each instead of £1.49. I know it's only a couple of pence, but you know, save the pennies where you can. Got a massive bag of spuds. This will do us for like mash, jacket potatoes, chips, and all sorts. Got some butter. The layer pack was an offer, so I grabbed the layer pack. Dan likes that one. 1 of each milk. We used to grab 2 of each, but then I found that we weren't always using all of it, so now I grab it as we go. The Spar near me does them 2 for £3, so if we need it in the week, I nip and I get some more. Some double cream because I might make a quiche tomorrow, undecided. Some coleslaw, some tender stem broccoli, a loaf of bread, mixed grapes, some celery, apples. We didn't get much fruit because we still have a little bit in the fruit bowl that I'm going to get used up. Cucumber. Got the dog some of these. These were less than £1 each as well, which is, again, cheaper than Home Bargains at the minute. I just got a bag of chips and a bag of nuggets for the freezer and a macaroni and cheese for the freezer. We keep a meal like this in a backup just in case, because you never know what's going to happen, whether you're going to be home late. I just like a nice, quick, easy meal sometimes. All the washing, I need to empty the washer. And over here, I got Dan some of those as well to go with it. They had all of these on offer. They were 97p each, I think, 98p. Again, that's cheaper than Home Bargains because there's a 2 for £2, but this works out cheaper, so I doubled up while they was on offer. I only bought 1 pack of fudge though. I don't know why, but I might go back in the week and see if they're all still on offer. Maybe put some in a cupboard in the garage out the way. I got Stanley some Oreos. He really likes these for his pack up. Alana really likes these and has already a pack and is absolutely covered in it. Just a couple of packs of biscuits. The kids like these with a drink of milk and stuff, and to be honest, I like dunking a couple in my cup of tea. I tried to give up the biscuits, but I do love them. It makes me happy. A pack of crumpets. Kids love crumpets. I'm not a big fan of the cheap ones, I will admit. I know you can get cheaper, but I really like the Warburtons. So I'm going to divvy these up and freeze them into packs. And lastly, I've not taken them out of the bag because They need to go upstairs. But I just grabbed, these are all under £1 each as well. So I've just grabbed like a handful. I say a handful. There's quite a few, but I've got quite a few smaller kids, so like I'm gonna do, what I do is I do bags for people. I might do a video on it. So like his sister, I'll do like an egg each for her and a fella, and then I'll do like some little cream eggs in there and some little chickens and like, you know, like things like that instead. And then we've got like my little nephew, he'll obviously have an Easter egg, and then like our kids and like his mum, I'll do his mum a little bag and stuff like that as well. And I've got one extra one for Dan, just because he likes the caramel, and I thought a little extra treat for him, because we do always say one egg each for each other. But yeah, I'm gonna get all this put away, and then I will tell you what we are eating for the week. So now I've got all that put away, near enough, kind of. The Easter eggs are still in the background. Tonight, even though I have just done the food shop, I think me and Dan's gonna sit and have a takeaway together, because I have the weekend off, so it'd be nice to sit and eat a takeaway together quite early. Tomorrow we're gonna have a slow cooker sausage pie. I got the recipe from At Home with Shan. I'll leave her channel link down below. She did like 3 slow cooker meal recipes ideas, so I've got quite a few of those that I do. On Monday we're going to have spaghetti bolognese. Obviously it's an all-round favourite in it. It's nice and easy. I can take it to work. Dan can heat it up later. We do plenty so we can freeze some for like next week or whatever, so that's a good one. Tuesday, me and Dan are just going to have whatever we can find. We've got loads of odd meals in the freezer, so I think we're going to do that. I think there's like a little shepherd's pie in there already and stuff like that, so we're just going to eat out the freezer, because both the kids will be at nursery. Even though it is Easter half term, both kids will still be at the nursery because they go paid on a Tuesday. On Wednesday I'm going to do a slow cooker chicken satay. Again, I've got the recipe from the same person from At Home with Shan, so I'll check her videos out. If I can find the videos, well, obviously I can find the videos, but I'll try and leave the videos linked. And on Thursday, I'm going to do an easy cowboy bean bake with jacket potatoes. It's such an easy meal. It's literally just sausages, onions, tin tomatoes, mustard, bit of sugar, and then beans at the end. Nice and simple. It's quite a nice hearty meal. Sometimes I do it with mash, sometimes put on jacket potatoes, but it's just cheap, it's simple, and it's filling. And it's not half bad for you either, so that is what we are having for the week. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. So for this recipe you need 2 white onions chopped, some chopped sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, paprika and Italian herbs. I've got the lazy garlic just to make it a lot easier for us. Chicken stock, and you need to mix up some corn flour as well to obviously make it nice and thick. You pre-cook your sausages, you chop them into bits and you put them in the slow cooker ready. I've got my stock over there waiting to be done. I was just waiting for the kettle, and then I'm going to throw it all in together, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I've just got some ready rolled puff pastry. In a minute I'm going to take this part out of the slow cooker, and I'm going to sit it on top of the pie and then egg wash it and cook that in the oven for 20 minutes. And this is the final, what it looks like. Hopefully this tastes as good as it smells.